come from all over the planet for the sport's most prestigious international event, the World Series of Bowling. 240 pros from 21 countries are here in Las Vegas. Among them, the PBA's best. All competing for the multiple PBA titles that are up for grabs. It's professional bowling's ultimate test, full of triumphs and disappointments. And it's coming at you next on ESPN.
Welcome to South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa in Las Vegas for the concluding events of PBA World Series of Bowling 5. And hello again, everybody. Mike Jakubowski with PBA Hall of Famer Randy Peterson. Randy, we've got a twin bill to conclude World Series of Bowling 5. We start with the Regional Players Invitational, where players across all 6 PBA regions, titleists, are invited here to compete for a spot at the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, Mike, and 3 of the 6 finalists are PBA title holders. Brian Kretzer, Tom Doherty, and future Hall of Famer Chris Barnes.
And we have PBA 50 action coming up. It's the PBA 50 Tour Finals. A season-long points race has developed into a Hall of Fame show.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Hall of Famers, how about 3? Headlined by the GOAT, arguably the greatest of all time, Walter Ray Williams Jr., followed by the only foreign Hall of Famer, Amleto Monticelli. And did I mention there was a PDW sighting? Pete Weber will be here as well.
Kimberly Pressler is the 3rd member of our broadcast booth, and she's standing by with an unlikely character and our Regional Players Invitational.
That's right. I'm laneside with Chris Barnes. You are a multiple PBA title holder, but why are we seeing you here at the regional finals?
Well, the RPI has always been set up to be a reward for the players that play a lot of the regionals and support the region. And this year they opened it up to where all the players could bowl as well. And so that's why you're seeing some different faces than you have in the past. But myself, as well as all the guys here, bowled a lot of the regionals, qualified through the point list, and then we were fortunate enough to win and be here today. So,
well, good luck today, and we'll see you in the next match.
Thank you.
The PBA RPI Finals lane conditions, 39 feet in length. It's the Tournament of Champions pattern. Characteristics, multiple angles. What I saw, most players were playing out.
It's a 3-person shootout. Top scorer will advance to the championship match. We open with BK Brian Kretzer.
Just a bit light. Your first look at Tom Doherty, the no-thumber.
Champion in the PBA South region, Tom Doherty. Owns a PBA Tour title.
Who can forget Tom Doherty? Remember, he bowled against Mika Koivuniemi in the Tournament of Champions and shot 100 on the nose. Then came back and won for the very first time on this tour.
Brian Kretzer, a winner at the Central Region Players Invitational at Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park, Michigan. And our first look at the Wizard of Waukesha, Dave Barris. Winner in the Midwest region. Opening shot a little high, 3 in the 6 for Barris.
Nice shot from Brian Kretzer.
Barris cross lane, cleans up the spare. This is a 3-player shootout. Top scorer advances to the championship match.
7 regional titles for Doherty. Working on a strike here, second frame. Powerful delivery and a roll of the 2-pin.
How about that double? Brooklyn, trip 2.
I wasn't going to miss left again.
Dave Barris up in the second frame.
Kurt.
Nice shot there. Kretzer, Barris tied at 20. Doherty, the 10-pin lead.
Kretzer drops the rack.
Another nice shot from Brian. He's been on a mini hot streak lately. Made a show at the World Series of Bowling earlier.
On this very arena assembly, Doherty won 3 matches on his way to his first career title in the Bowlers Journal Scorpion Championship last year. And front 3 for TD.
Much better. Left again on that left lane. This time it's the 310.
Barris owns 6 regional titles, including the 2005 Regional Players Championship. Trying to fit the ball between the 3 and the 10 and convert the baby split. Outside and an open frame. We'll have more coverage of our opening 3-player match at the Regional Players Invitational Finals when we return to South Point.
Welcome back to South Point Hotel, Casino and Spa and World Series of Bowling 5 here in Las Vegas. We're halfway through our opening match of the Regional Players Invitational Finals. The PBA started the regional program more than 40 years ago for high-caliber bowlers, including PBA and PBA 50 Tour players, as a way to compete without having to stray too far from home. Every year, there are approximately 170 events spread across the 7 regions that make up the program. Currently competing in match number 1, Tom Doherty, Dave Barris, and Brian Kretzer.
Speaking of Kretzer, he started off great. He goes spare 3-bagger and then leaves an unbelievable break when he goes pocket 7-10 and then follows it up with a 4-6-7. Back-to-back open frames for Brian Kretzer.
So Kretzer will lead off here in the 7th. After back-to-back opens. Can still put 233 on the board. And a strike. That's the only way to get there.
There's still time, BK. You got to hang in there. Put those 2 shots behind you. Brian Kretzer can strike out for 233. Tom Doherty right now at 217. Barris going at a 188 pace.
Double for Doherty.
Nice shot. It's Doherty in the 220s now.
Barris can max at 238. He's got a strike working in the 6th, now operating in the 7th. Twice. Barris doubles.
Finally hits the left lane. Went Brooklyn or through the nose. 3 shots in a row on that lane. Through the nose again and unlucky once again, paying the full price. 3, 6, 7, 10 for Kretzer. This is starting to look like Tom Doherty's going to advance to the finals if he can bring it on home. 8th frame working on a double.
The intensity of Doherty.
He's in the 230s now.
And 3 out of 4 donut hole frames for Kretzer. Dave Barrett steps up now, trying to put some pressure on Doherty. 8th frame, he's got a double working. He was the 2000 Midwest PBA Regional Rookie of the Year. And a split. 6-7. And Doherty in the driver's seat.
Not only in the driver's seat, but gift wrapped an invitation for him to bowl in the finals.
Barris gives it a whirl. Open frame. Tom Doherty advances to the RPI Finals Championship match. Coming up next, Chris Barnes, Brian LeClaire, and Ben Laughlin will represent the other 3 PBA regions in another 3-player battle to determine who faces Tom Doherty.